let me show you how I do it myself so that like you can get a first-hand view of how it happens. So this is how I logged into my account, and now I look into my account. Or dashboard. So what you need to do is you need to say like, okay, for the next 3 years. So my renewal deadline is on till 24th February 2025. 25, I need to report about 60 PDUs. Like I would click on this report PDUs, and there are two columns. One is your education given back as a to the community. So for example, I can attend any Scrum course from any other body also. So I can just click on it and then say like, this is the provider ID and this is the particular course and this is the description of the course and these are the start dates and this is a contact person and how many hours am I claiming? I'm claiming about 10 hours or 5 hours or whatever it is. So, and then you submit it. So if I say like, if you are working as a practitioner, like for example, you are already a project manager, click on this and say like, this is my employer and this is my job title. These are my responsibilities. And then I started this particular role around this time and I'm still continuing that. And for this, I can claim about, you can say like about 10 hours or 15 hours, whatever it is. So you can even write some articles. Like for example, you can publish one article and submit and then say like, okay, I've created a content. Or you can give a webinar, global webinar or something, but you can probably like give a presentation within your organization or global summit. Okay, even global summit, like you can see like what is happening. So for example, there is a summit in USA 1st to 3rd of December 2022. So probably like you can see what is happening. So you are going to interact with more than 140 subject matter experts, and yeah, so you can attend so many things. So the entire world is up to you, like how you want to see, like how you go about it. Okay. So there are so many things, like some leading people like Magic Johnson, Matthews, like these are all the keynote speakers who are going to speak on that topics. So, so you just need to explore various things. So you just network with people, see over here, like see, okay, this is the resource hub. So click on it and then see like what are the power skills, read the report. Okay. So download the report. Yeah. So many things like you can just keep yourself up to date by um, being with this one. Okay. So many advantages you being associated with PMI. So the first step is, like I said, passing the PMP exam and then exploring the various possibilities in which how you can listen to the insights of various experts. And at some point of time, you can also be a reputed contributor to this PMI as well. So coming to our program. So our program is focused mostly on the PMP exam, right? So I'll just give you an overview of what this PMP exam is all about. So for starters, you must meet some eligibility criteria. So what is the eligibility criteria? Is that you should have a 4-year university degree, and then at least like you should have at least 3 years of experience in leading projects, right? So those would be the eligibility criteria. And then the exam is going to be a 180 question exam. Okay, 180 question exam is your exam. So I'll tell you like how you need to pace out that, what are the uh, format of the questions, etc. I'm going to tell you about that during our 4-day course. Okay. So mostly, primarily, you will be evaluated on these 3 domains: people domain, process domain, and business environment. So people management skills, recognizing that you have the skills to effectively lead and motivate a project team, and then the process team, like where you are going to use, when you are going to use agile approach, when you are going to use predictive approach. So those would be part of your process management. And then business environment, where you are going to highlight the success of a project and its impact on the overall strategic goals. So these would be the 3 areas which we would be focusing on. So based on this, I'm going to start our program. Okay. So if you are into this website, download these 2 PDFs: Examination Content Certification Handbook and Content Outline. Just clicking on this: Examination Content Certification Handbook and Exam Content Outline. Now, what does this handbook cover? So it covers the general logistic information about how you need to document your application, how to pay the fee for the exam, and then how to schedule your exam. Okay, everything will be documented here on the handbook. This is how you are going to learn lot about the handbook. Handbook gives you the guidance on how you need to write your application, how you need to document your experience, and then how to schedule your exam, what are the fee. Everything will be there on the handbook. So the other important thing is the examination content outline. Now this is the actual thing which is important. So this is going to cover what is the syllabus for the exam, what are the areas in which you are going to be evaluated. Like I said, there are 3 domains: people domain, process domain, and business environment domain. So these are the 3 domains which you need to be skilled in or proficient in to pass the exam. So coming to the exam, you have got about 180 questions for the exam, and the time allotted is 230 minutes.
Okay.
So that means a little short of 4 hours, 10 minutes short of 4 hours. So it may take you less than the allotted time to complete the examination, because most of the questions can be very simple. Okay. So for the new PMP exam, there are now 2 10-minute breaks in the exam. So the first break will appear after you complete the question numbers 1 to 60 and review all of your answers. So you do the first 60 questions, and then when you say that I have reviewed all the answers, then you get a break. And the second break will appear after you completed the question till 120. Once you review your responses and start your break, you will not be able to return to the questions from the previous section. So this is how the exam is all about. But again, as I said, most of the people pass this exam because it is an easy exam. So why do people fail the exam? It is because for a number of factors. First is overconfidence. We can take the exam without any preparation. You need to practice and practice various mock exams, and then only you can pass the main PMP. And then again, this might be a cultural issue. Some people might be having difficulty in reading and interpreting the question correctly. So some people might be very slow readers, very quick, fast readers, and they might oversee something. So this is where you need to be using a lot of your discretion and yeah. So try to keep things simple and then practice as much as you can, and you should be able to pass the exam. Like I said, you would be evaluated on these three domains. Okay.
Yep.
People, process, and business environment. Okay. So what we are going to study right now is, like I said, you meet the eligibility criteria, all of these things. There is a timeline. Yeah. So this is the certifications tab, PMP certification tab. You need explore. Okay. So.
Yep.